Boom, big up everybody. Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back to another live stream. How you guys doing? I will tell you how I'm doing. I am fucking tired. And the sun is shining on me, and it is shining on Arsenal, and it's shining on all of you. So make sure you shine the sun on the like button and the subscribe button if you guys are new. Let's say hi to the chat real quick before we get into it. Big up Acers. He says Ty Warren. I think he meant TJ, but I know what you mean, bro. I appreciate it. My friends were in SoFi last year for WWE WrestleMania. He says it's one of the greatest indoor stadiums in the world, or in the USA, period. It's one of the greatest indoor stadiums in the world. I'll get into that in a second. But big up Jaminho as well every time. Big up AJ. And, of course, big up my guy, True Gooner, my guy Josh, every single fucking time. And then, of course, Private Ping Pong. Private Ping Pong, salute you, my friend, salute you. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely gassed. Let me just take you guys through. Let me take you guys through my last couple of days. So I flew out to LA on Friday night. Was picked up at the airport by our good friend Cubed, who you see in the chat all over the place. And yeah, guys, by the way, get your guys' questions in as well. I'm gonna go live. I mean, I'm gonna be live for a while because I don't want to pack again. I'm doing laundry. I literally have a 12-hour turnaround before I have to go to the airport again to go out to Philly. And I'm taking my wife to Philly too. So she's all nuts about it too. So yeah, but I gotta tell you guys about the LA experience. But yeah, I got there. Cube picked me up. We went out to some Korean barbecue, which is absolutely fantastic. Cubed, if you're watching, thank you so much for showing me around LA. You know, and giving me that experience. It was so much fun. And then we went to the LAFC match versus Tijuana, Club Tijuana, which was absolutely incredible. LAFC and all I have a vlog and I have a bunch of video that I'll put out, but I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. And I want to make it look good for you guys. So and it's going to include the LAFC match. It's going to include the pregame. It's going to include some of my match reactions, and it'll obviously include the upcoming Philly stuff coming up. So I'm going to kind of combine it into one big thing. So that's kind of the goal of everything that I'm shooting out here. So yeah, again, resuming the story, went out to LA. We went to the LAFC match. It was absolutely incredible. There will be a time where I have Cubed come on and explain some of the stuff that happened during the game, but it was an absolutely incredible atmosphere. The supporters for LAFC are absolutely insane. Like one of the best supporter sections I think I've ever seen. They're so loud. They never stop singing. It's absolutely incredible. Some of these American supporter sections, man, they put other countries to shame. I'm not going to lie. We know ball over here, despite some people thinking that we don't. Then the next day, end up linking up with Staffy. We end up driving around LA. Again, you guys will see me on some of his vlogs, so go over and check that out on Staffy TV. He just put out a vlog for his experience during the day. We ended up linking up with the Big Six guys over at their tailgate. We watched them shoot a couple of things. Linked up, saw Saeed, met Saeed in person for the first time, met Matisse in person all those guys in person for the first time. I'd met Turkish before, but had never really had a chance to speak with him. So that was really cool to speak with him as well. But yeah, it was absolutely incredible. Yeah, I know you're holding it down for me, Staffy. Again, bro, thank you. I said it before and I'll say it again. Thank you so much again for hauling my ass around LA and making that experience the experience it was, bro. It was incredible. Had so much fun. Yeah, now obviously watch the Arsenal beat Man United 2-1. We're not going to talk about the penalty kicks because that's an absolute fucking joke. The fact that they do that is just a sideshow for the Americans. Let's be honest. It gives everybody a little bit more to watch over here in case the game wasn't good enough for them. Which I thought the game was good. I mean, it was dead at parts, but I really enjoyed every bit of it except for the first 15 minutes where United were kind of in the ascendancy. But yeah, big up Staffy every single time, man. You are an absolute legend, and I hope we link up with you in Philly. I told my wife that there's a chance that you would link up with us out there, and she was excited about that to meet some of the guys that I create content with. So yeah, big up my guy, big up every single time. But yeah, no, let's get into it. So, yeah, No, actually, no, I'm not even done with the story yet. So after the match, we end up going to where they're shooting all the fan cams. Obviously, AFTV was there. And then me and Staffy end up doing a couple of fan cams with some YouTube content creators out there. I will tag them in the description if you guys want to go and watch those. That was pretty cool. And then I watched Staffy almost get beat up by some girl with purple hair who wanted Ten Hag in at United. And you know what? I agree with her. I really hope Ten Hag stays, but for all the right reasons, aka I want them to lose and continue to look like they did yesterday. But yeah, and ended up shooting some video with and for Saeed. So yeah, go over and watch Saeed. Saeed's vlog from yesterday. I make an appearance at the end of it while we were walking back to the car after all the fan cams were over. And yeah, no, it was just absolutely surreal to see these guys that I've never done content with Saeed, but I know Saeed and we just know each other through, mutual people, and just to see those guys and be recognized, and for people to dap you up because we're all out here doing content. It was truly surreal. So big up everybody that made that really, really special. And we're going to continue that in Philly. We're going to continue that in Philly because God, that sun is intense right now. So yeah, we're going to continue that in Philly, and we're going to keep the energy up for Philly as well. So again, all right. So before we get into the match, by the way, guys, make sure that you guys are smashing the likes. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you are new. If you guys can tell, I'm a little bit all over the place, but that's just because I got to get something out here while I'm making all these trips, and I'm sure I'll go live at some point in Philly. And I did go live in a very, very grainy video on the walk into SoFi. And again, thank you everybody who joined that as well. And that video is there. And yes, the Modelos were flowing. Again, thank you to the Big Six guys. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying in there. Let's see what you guys are saying. And again, I did put a poll in the chat. So let me know who your man of the match was yesterday. I have my opinions. But let's go to the chat real quick and then let's get into the match. Yes, if you guys haven't subscribed to Staffy, you live underneath a fucking rock. Go and subscribe to Staffy TV right now. This guy, I swear to you, no word of a lie. We could not walk 5 feet without somebody going up and wanting a picture with this guy. I swear to God. Not only is Staffy the most, one of the most popular people at that entire game, literally 5 feet. Staffy, 5 feet. Staffy, 5 feet. Will you sign this soccer ball for me, Staffy? It was fucking insane. It was absolutely nuts. But this guy is also fucking tall, okay? When he said he was tall, I didn't know he was that tall. I didn't know he was like over 6 foot tall. This guy is, I was just like, hey, Staffy, what's up? Hey. But Staffy, make sure you don't hit any clouds on the way back. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, yeah, no, that was a good amount of fun. But yeah, make sure that you subscribe to Staffy. Make sure you guys subscribe to Staffy right now. And thank you for putting the link in there. Were any of the goals down at your end? Yeah, one of the two of them were actually. Two of them were Hoyland's goal. Let's just get into the match. Hoyland's goal was right in front of me. Carl Hein. I cannot wait for this guy to go out on loan. I cannot say that enough. I knew it was going to be really, really rough. The tour was going to potentially be pretty rough with this guy in net, but he made a couple of pretty good saves towards the end of the match. But United again in the ascendancy for the first 15, 20 minutes of that match. It looked a little rough. We were playing our youngsters at the beginning. Haven or however you say it, got absolutely bodied by Hoyland on that goal. And then Carl Hein, I don't know what he was doing, but he got in hockey, we call that the 5-hole. I don't know if you guys are talking, if you say that in football, but we got absolutely fucking bodied, and he showed why he's going to go out on loan again. I think he has the profile and the potential to be a really, really good keeper, but he needs to go on loan and he needs to be a full-time keeper somewhere else. He's just not good enough, and he's showing why. Especially in the penalty kicks, he looked lost out there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It wasn't like Bournemouth. He was actually going against, Big Six talent, and he just got absolutely bodied. So big up Carl Hein. He did make a couple of good saves on our end, but it wasn't. He needs to go out on loan. I'm not going to lie. And this Haven guy, this Haven kid, obviously, I think he's like 17 years old. Somebody check me on that. 17 years old. Look, he just got bodied. You can tell that he's just not the levels yet. I mean, he's an academy kid. What else can you really expect? But Hoyland just out physicaled him, and scored the goal. So yeah, that was tough to take. The Nwaneri goal, or the Nwaneri assist to Jesus, was on the other end. To see that play develop, I kind of had to watch that on a replay, and that was fantastic work from Ethan Nwaneri. What vision from this kid. This kid's going to be a baller. And yes, to spoiler alert it for you, he was my man of the match yesterday. Absolutely incredible from this kid. He only played 45 minutes, but you can tell the potential this guy has to lock down the midfield for us, or to be an addition for the midfield. I would be very, very upset if we don't see this guy get serious minutes this season, because he has shown that he is the levels and that he can compete. And that United, that United group in the first half was a pretty strong United group. And United fans were telling me the same thing, which was why they were so pissed at the end of the match that they didn't get a better result. So yeah, long answer to your question. The third goal from Martinelli was right in front of me as well. I spent way too much money and was on the level 100, because I can only see Arsenal once or twice a year if I'm lucky. So I did see Martinelli's goal. This guy showed exactly the potential and exactly what we need on the left. If you ask me, Trossard had a really, really bad game. Really, really disappointed to see him. He was trying to ping it across the field. He wasn't hitting it. A lot of his balls were going over the touchline. It was really, really rough to see Trossard start, and the way he went out. I mean, I'm not surprised he got subbed off. Obviously, we're giving a lot of people time, but Martinelli came out and he showed why he should be the starting left winger for us next season. Absolutely incredible. Was absolutely tearing up that left side. I felt bad. I don't even know who that guy was playing fullback for them, but he made him look like an absolute clown. Absolute great touch. Made the back line from Manchester United look absolutely ridiculous, and the perfect touch to the short side, beating Onana. And yeah, the crowd went absolutely crazy. And I think that was in the 82nd minute. So yeah, that was Gabriel Martinelli. I'm still clapping from that one. That was absolutely incredible. And Dal, I'm pretty sure wet his pants. I'm not gonna lie. But let me before we get more into the match and we get to more of your questions, let me get to you guys. Let me get to your questions here. Damian Potter says, "Did you meet the AFTV guys?" I mean, if you include Turkus as an AFTV guy, yeah, I did. And Lee Judges, I threw a high five to Lee Judges and just said what's up to him. It was good to see him as well. But no, Robbie was there, the whole crew was there, but I didn't say hi to them. Did you find any prospective patients in rec? Yeah, no. So Seymour Butts, what you got to do is you got to go over to the Big Six and watch their video about it, if Kai Havertz is trash. Yes, there are a couple of patients that I need you to see. So go over there, write them a prescription or make them a recommendation. I will refer them to you, and then you can remove head from ass from there. It was absolutely ridiculous. Try to get involved with them. No, he didn't. Get the fuck out of here. No, nobody gave me a hard time at all. But no, I'm not causing any drama here. Don't try to get involved with them. AFTV, Jez, I'm not in with the drama. And there's a lot of fucking drama going on right now, and I think it's fucking stupid. So that's my take on that before anybody asks. I hope you called out AFTV. I didn't even get the chance, and I didn't give anybody really the time of day. I really just talked to everybody else. Like the whole drama between the two, it's none of my business. I want to work with anybody. So yeah. Wait, was Staffy about to get beat up? No, Staffy wasn't about to get beat up. Staffy cannot get beat up. The guy's too big. If anybody tried to step to Staffy, they're fucking psychotic. All right? They're idiots. They have a death wish. Have they introduced blinds or curtains into the KC market? Yeah, you're fucking funny. No, it's what do you call that? It's like a bay. It's a tall window. So I don't want to block it out, because it's nice to have the sunshine coming in at certain points. Let's see. Let's hope Ten Hag stays. I agree, Gavin. What I will say about Man United is they look absolutely out of sorts. In the first 15, 20 minutes, like I said a couple of times already, they looked good. They looked very good. And I think once Højlund went off injured, it kind of went downhill from there. I didn't really understand why they put Hannibal in the 9 when I think Xerxes was there. I don't remember if Xerxes was there, but I didn't understand why they put him in the 9 when Højlund went off injured. Obviously, Euro went off injured as well. I think it was precautionary. So he will be back. I don't want to wish injury on anybody. But yeah, again, it kind of went downhill after that for them anyway. Big up Nick as well. Big up my guy. Nice cap. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, big up the chat as well. And 11 likes. Smash the likes, guys. By the way, smash the likes. I'm running on fumes right now. I'm here to talk with you and to talk all this stuff. So yeah, big up everybody inside. Long season incoming, says Gunnar ER. Gunnar ER, I think it'll be, I don't think we're going to win the title, but there will be some success this season. I think we looked very good. We looked pretty good yesterday. And we had a lot of youngsters in there that showed what they can do. There were some that showed what they can do. Wanyeri. I thought Salah looked very, very good. I thought that young kid that came in at right back was really, really good. What was his name? I forget his name, but he's like 16 years old and his mom is like my age. I'm like, holy shit. Let me see. Arsenal. I want to get this kid. I want to call this kid out because he get his name right here. Hold on. And I'm way behind in the chat, guys, so I'm not even going to see if you guys are going to try to help me here. Squad kids, tour squad. Yeah, let me look up this kid because honestly, he looked very, very good yesterday. Josh Nichols looked very good. He is small. He's like 5'5". But the kid was zooming around. He made a very good play outside the box. It was on the other end, but I don't remember. I think it was on Mount. Was it on Mount? He made a couple of really, really good defensive stands. And yeah, no, I was very, very impressed with the kid. He looked really out of sorts against Bournemouth, but yesterday he looked very, very good. Obviously he doesn't have the size to get into the club yet, but it shows that, and this is what we wanted to see. It shows that we do have some talent in this youth squad. And in this academy, and in the fact that Arteta has given him a chance, I got to give Arteta his flowers for that. You got to show, and we got to try out some of this youth. We see that Salah looks good. His ceiling looks pretty high. Wanyeri, his ceiling is through the fucking, like there is no roof right now. Wanyeri looks very, very good. I want to see him get serious minutes this season coming in relief. I do not want to see Fabio Vieira get off the bench and start and get minutes over this guy. Fabio Vieira came out and put in another stinker yesterday. I was not impressed at all. But this Wanyeri kid, woo! He looked very, very good. Then again, I don't know if I can say too much about Fabio because Fabio was on the right. So that really isn't a position that I've seen him excel in. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Big up TJ. Did you enjoy the way Arsenal looked against United? Parts of it. Some of it was dead. First 15 minutes, not good, but the rest of it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Gabriel Jesus looked really, really good too. He looked dangerous. I'm just trying to go through who looked really good for me. Obviously, I mentioned Martinelli. Reece Nelson was terrorizing him before he got subbed off. He looked really, really good. Kai Havertz. They were playing him in the midfield again, guys. Behind Eddie and Nketiah in the second half. Not a fan. It's the same shit. I don't want to see this at all. When we open against Wolves, I don't want to see it. Period. End of story. Kai Havertz starts in the 9 or he's on the bench for me. Period. End of story. Yeah, that's really it. I honestly never heard of the kid, to be fair, and I'm having Zinni at left back didn't help. Yeah, thank you for the prompt on that one, AJ. Zinchenko didn't look good at left back either. He was playing really, really far up the pitch, and he got caught a couple of times. And if we were playing against any first team with a starting 11 that is, mostly Premier League quality, he's going to get burned. And he got burned a couple of times yesterday against a club that wasn't that. So, yeah, it was rough. It was really rough. What phase are you in, mate? Was this AFTV dissing Gunner news? No, I don't think so. I didn't really watch. I really didn't watch. So yeah, big up though. Thank you for being here. Big up Gunner ER every time. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm not responding to any fucking AFTV or Lee Gunner talk. Unless it's like productive. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't get involved in that bullshit. TJ, have you? I don't know. TJ, have you met Saeed at the stadium? I did meet Saeed at the stadium. Real one. Absolute real one. I was surprised to know that he knew who I was too. So that was pretty cool. Like it was kind of funny. Staffy, I was in the car with Staffy. He was on the phone with Saeed. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm bringing my friend." He didn't tell him who it was, but as soon as he saw me, he was like, "Yo, TJ!" I was like, "Yo!" So yeah, it was really really cool to meet Saeed. Good guy, really really good guy. Question, please, TJ. Do you think there's any chance that Calafiore plays against Liverpool? They're saying that he's coming to the U.S. So, and Lee talked about this a little bit too on his stream because I was listening to it when I was on the plane back to Kansas City. He will probably be in the U.S. I think that he will. If he plays, it's going to be like 5 minutes. Why? Like he hasn't even practiced with the team. So I don't understand why you would get any minutes while he's in the U.S. If he does come to the U.S., it's for PR. That's what it is. It's a PR. It's like I haven't gotten off the fact that Arsenal is a PR machine. They are 100% going to bring this guy over so they can just be like, "Hey, wave to the crowd," and he will. But yeah, I don't really care about any of that. I don't care if he starts. I really don't think. I don't care if he gets any minutes against Liverpool. I think it would be dumb to put him in against Liverpool because he's never even practiced with the team or trained with the team. So why do it? So yeah. Anyway, TJ, what do you think of Chelsea getting embarrassed 4-1 by Celtic and drawing to some part-time League One postmen trying to start fights with them and makes a mockery of them as a club? They're a joke. Chelsea are a fucking joke, and they're going to continue to be a joke. Maresca has a lot of work in front of him, and I think he acknowledged that. I was listening to some Chelsea YouTubers saying, yeah, he acknowledged that. So good for them to acknowledge it, but it's going to be a long season for Chelsea. And there's been a lot of damage done to Chelsea over the years, and they really do have a lot of work to do to climb out of it. Yeah, they're in Europe by the grace of God, if there is one. But I don't see them doing any sort of damage this season. They look awful. Getting drawn to by Deadpool FC, Targaryen FC, Wrexham. Good on them. They're a League 2 side. They're not even a League 1 side. They haven't even played a League 1 match yet. And they drew Chelsea, which is good. And Chelsea played a decent lineup. It's not like Chelsea played their scrubs. They played a decent lineup. So no excuses. They have a lot of work to do there. But getting embarrassed by Celtic, I mean, Celtic did damage against Man City. So like that is a good club. That's a good Scottish club. Like I don't understand like why people are underrating Celtic. Like I don't understand that. Like they are a decent club. You cannot go out there and treat them like a fucking joke. So yeah, like good on them. I'm glad that some of these Premier League teams are getting embarrassed. You guys saw that Aston Villa fucking lost to Columbus Crew the other night. Columbus Crew of the MLS, and the MLS gets shit. Obviously, it probably wasn't their lineup. I didn't look at Aston Villa's lineup. They probably weren't playing fucking Ollie Watkins up front. But for all these people that are saying that the quality in the Premier League is 10 times better than the MLS and other leagues, are getting a little bit of a lesson. They're getting a little bit of a lesson because that was huge for the MLS, for the Columbus Crew to beat Aston Villa. That was very, very impressive. Very impressive. Not long season ahead. Technically, Arsenal will play less games next season as they're not going to play the Community Shield. The Community Shield doesn't count. I've always said that. The Community Shield doesn't count. Glorified charity game. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I was happy that we won. Don't get me wrong. But anytime you beat Man City, it's a good thing. But still. Let's see here. What else are you guys saying? What was this? Did you hear Tesco Express Harry Potter from AFTV being interviewed by Curtis Shaw about his season expectations? Disgraceful comments. No, I didn't see it, but I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. I have my own opinions. I don't need to form them based on or get mad based off of other people's opinions. World-class elite players, forget about Youth FC. I want to bring them in, Cooner. Like I've said time and time again, I want to bring them in, but let's be realistic. Is this club really going to do it? I don't think so. I think Calafiore is probably going to be it in terms of big name signings. By the time I go live again, guys, it's probably going to be August 1st, August 2nd, and we're not going to sign anybody else. So, strap in. Excuse me. The players that we have are probably the players that we're going to move forward with. Nwankwo cooked. Yes, he did. What a player. What a player. Looked great. Anything crazy happened at the LAFC game? No, nothing really. I mean, actually, something crazy did happen. One of the players got knocked out, and you can go online and look this up. The manager got a red because he headbutted the ref, and that was in like the first 15 minutes of the match. Like it was a questionable challenge. The kid had to be carted off, and the manager got a red card because he headbutted the ref. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty straightforward game. LAFC absolutely dominated them. I mean, they didn't have their manager. They didn't have their captain after the first 15 minutes. So yeah, it was just domination by LAFC. And LAFC, I mean, they didn't even have any possession. They were just hitting them on the counter every single time and scoring when they got the opportunity. They should have scored more. But yeah, no, it was a really, really good game, though. It was a really good game. I remember at one stage, Zinchenko made an interception. I thought, wow, Zinchenko actually did something good. Proceeded to run into 3 United players, set of the open space, and gave it away. He gave it away several times. And there were several people in my section that were like, this guy is not it. We need to sell him. I mean, I'm like, I think the Zinchenko clock is ticking. I don't think, if you could stay in. I said this to Flawless the other day. If you could stay in the team based on passion and how much you want to be on the team, and if you would die for the club, I could be on Arsenal. I could play for Arsenal, but I'm not good enough to play for Arsenal, and neither is Zinchenko. Like, sorry, we got to move this guy on. He's a midfielder. He's never going to get into the midfield for Arsenal. The inverting doesn't really work. He can't defend worth a shit, and we need a fullback. We need 4 fullbacks. We need 4 fullbacks, period. Or four defenders, not 4 fullbacks. We need fullbacks that are true fullbacks. Calafiori is that guy. I think Kiwior was that guy. Obviously, not at the skill level of some of these other players, but or the player or that we need. But yeah, I don't need to go on about how Zinchenko needs to leave the club. I don't need to go on. That's old news. All right, what else are you guys saying? Get those questions in as well. But rest of LA, man, I mean, it was absolutely lit. I really don't want to wax lyrical too much about it because there was a lot of jokes that were made, a lot of funny shit that happened that I want to save for like American Waffle, and I want to save for other streams. Like I want to have Cubed on to talk about the LAFC match. Some really cool shit happened for her while we were there. Obviously she's a big Hugo Lloris fan. Hugo Lloris was in net for LAFC. So she got to see one of her favorite players, and that was really cool. So there's some stories behind that. And yeah, just the whole tailgating experience with the Big Six guys. I want to save that for another day. So, but yeah, LA was fucking incredible. And SoFi Stadium is the best stadium I've ever been to. It is a state-of-the-art facility. I don't know if there's any better stadium in the world. It was fucking incredible. It was incredible. All right, what else are you guys looking at? What else are we saying? I know what I'm saying. Smash the likes. That's what I'm saying. What is this poll at, by the way? Martinelli is trailing Ranieri 13%. That's about what I thought it was going to be. Dude, I thought Jesus played pretty well. I'm not going to lie. I thought Jesus played pretty well. Let's see. What else are you guys saying here? Celtic are class. I watched them a lot. Celtic. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of annoying how much people don't rate these guys. It's or teams outside of the Premier League. Like there are other leagues that exist. Like Premier League is arguably the best league in the world, but there are other teams that exist. Other leagues. Speaking of, bring Matt O'Reilly to Arsenal, please. I've never heard of Matt O'Reilly. You got to look him up. Tom Hanks wasn't impressed with Aston Villa yesterday. I thought about that. I thought about Tom Hanks. I bet Tom Hanks was pretty pissed to watch them play against Columbus Crew and lose. Calafiori isn't a big name. You're right. He isn't, but he might be. There's potential there. You never know, but I could be wrong. Big up Dal for the super chat. Sorry, Dal. I'm just seeing this now, man. Big up my guy. A lot of people were there was a couple of guys that came up and recognized, oh, DJ, American Idiots. I was like, yeah. So yeah, but big up Dal Beer Fund. Yes, thank you. I will buy a beer in Philly with this cash. So thank you very much, my guy. I'll continue to take pictures. You are the absolute man. Big up Dal every single time. Make sure you're subscribing to Dal. His link is in the chat. And he's obviously in the description for every single live stream because that is my brother right there. That's my brother. To answers your questions, Xerxes and TJ, he's in Vegas with Jamal Musiala, or Jamal, yeah, Musiala. A lot of these guys are here, by the way. I heard rumors about, like, Mbappe was in LA. I think Curtis Shaw was with, got freaking photographed with Bellingham too. Like, everybody's in LA. It was really wild. Like, freaking Justin Bieber was there at the game yesterday, dapping up Odegaard. Yeah, like there was everybody was in LA yesterday. It was pretty cool. I'm worried about how no one signed Ramsdale. Apparently, he's a $50 million star asset we can easily sell. Last I heard, he's linked with Southampton on loan. He needs to leave. He needs to leave. It needs to be a loan to buy if we loan him out. If not, then keep him in at number 2 because Carl Hein isn't it. Carl Hein isn't it. Tom Setton isn't it. Like, whoever the other fucking kid that they brought on isn't it. Like, we need to stop this. Stop this whole thing with Ramsdale here. We need to get him out, or he needs to be our second. We cannot have this be undecided going into the season. Period. End of story. Yes, big up everybody. Big up, fellas. Big up everybody inside. Make sure you smash the likes. I want 25 likes before the end of the stream, guys. 25 likes before the end of the stream. What else are you guys saying here? Wait until Kai Havertz gets 14. I don't think he wants 14. I think he's going to want, I think he's going to stick with 29, right? Wouldn't he? Please don't give him 14. Please don't give him 14. Well, and Gunnar Yar, you gotta consider this as well. Nketiah isn't leaving. He's not leaving. And Nketiah wasn't good yesterday either, by the way. I just want to go ahead and say that. He was backing into players. He was trying to be physical. He's not physical. He's not big enough to be physical. He's not tall enough to be physical. He's not tall enough to do anything or put in any headers in either. Like unless they're at like, hey, yay height, he's not heading it. So yeah, not impressed with Eddie Nketiah yesterday. Not impressed. Get him out. He's not going to be gone for 50 million either. We need to get him out. He's probably going to go for 30, 25, 30 max is what is going to get him out the door. Edu is taking the piss, absolute piss, thinking that he's going to be able to get this kid out for 50 million. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Zidane and Kieran Tierney need to both go. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I mean, Kieran Tierney's been gone. Like, that's nothing new. Tierney's gone. He's been out the door since the Community Shield last year. He's not the guy. He's not the guy that I like. Kieran Tierney, don't get me wrong, but he's not going to be the guy moving forward for us with this manager. Unfortunately, because I like the guy. I really do. He's getting 14. Man, you are very insistent about this. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. 100% TJ would have booed at Lloris. I didn't boo Lloris. He's not worth my time. Oh, yeah. Play bingo. Yeah, do a bingo. I'm not going to do a bingo. I don't even know what this bingo thing is. I'll do research and we'll do a bingo later. I'm not going to do bingo. Let's see. Big up TK. Big up TK. We're winning the league now that we beat United. We don't need a striker anymore. Yeah, that's a hilarious joke. There was a lot of people that were, that was one of the things that, because I think Turkish wanted me to go on Big Six, but I wasn't going to go on there and defend Kai Havertz, which is why I didn't go on. Or probably at least one of the reasons why I didn't go on, because he asked me, he's like, do you like Kai Havertz? I'm like, not really, but we're stuck with him. He's like, all right, cool. And then he found some other Arsenal fans that were willing to defend him against Tobes. So yeah, but in Tobes, cooked him. As much as I hate to say it, he cooked him. But yeah, no, we absolutely still need a striker. Get Gyökeres through the door. I wouldn't mind seeing Gyökeres. Ivan Toney still, we probably won't pay for him. But yeah, no, guys, Kai Havertz is it. Kai Havertz is the man. He's it. It's over. And we're all going to suffer for it. Sorry to say it. We're all going to suffer for it. Just curious, highest finish ever in the league for LAFC. They won the title 2 years ago. I think Columbus Crew won it last year, and then LAFC won it the year before. So yeah, 2022 they won the league. They won the MLS. So yeah, they have a star over their badge. Matt O'Reilly is a baller, would cook with Rice and Odegaard. I gotta look this guy up. Yeah, dude, I really enjoyed the game. It was awesome. I can't wait to go to the link and go see him play Liverpool. It's gonna be another incredible atmosphere. I'm linking up with a couple of the Arsenal America brass over there too. I really want to do a fan cam with Gooner, Detroit Gooner, or Gooner in Detroit. He's a really, really popular Twitter guy, and has a really, really good memorabilia collection. So I want to do a fan cam with him. I'm really going to seek him out and see if he wants to get on camera and talk a little bit. Bieber on the club website sums up the club. Yep. Why are we putting Justin Bieber out there? He's a hockey guy. Like, who cares? Who cares if Odegaard met Justin Bieber? It's, and I have an American view on this, and I'm just like, oh yeah, Justin Bieber, he's everywhere, man. He's everywhere, and he doesn't look good either. Like this kid looks like he's on the sauce a little bit. He looks like he enjoys his drugs, if you know what I mean. But don't quote me on that. Not that I don't. I'm just saying he looks gaunt, if you will. Kamavinga was seen chilling with the LA Lakers. Yep, dude, they're all over here. Everybody's over here. You saw Pep Guardiola freaking basically coaching the Boston Celtics over here when they were on the way to the title after Man City had won the title. Like, everybody's over in the United States during these holidays, except for Ben White when he's in Ibiza during the fucking Euros. Big up Ben White every single time. Ben White looked good yesterday too. Keep him as a number 2, aka warm the bitch Rams. Yep, and he'll play in the FA Cup and the League Cup. That'll be it. And rubber Champions League games, if those even exist anymore. Juninho, I would trade Partey for Matt O'Reilly in a heart. I gotta look this Matt O'Reilly guy up. Holy shit! I gotta look this guy up. You guys are pumping his tires. You guys are pumping his tires a lot. Yes, and please like the stream. Like the stream, guys. 20 likes. Get us up to 25 likes before the end of the stream. I'm not leaving until I get 25 likes. That's pretty much it. I still haven't packed yet, people. Come on now. Nketiah looked worse than Haven and Skelly. Skelly, yeah. Skelly looked Nketiah, anytime you put Havertz behind Nketiah, I mean, it was the same football we saw August through fucking December of last season. Like, what did you expect? And I was sitting next to a guy yesterday, and I think his wife subscribed to the channel, so big up to her if she's watching. I ended up talking ball with this guy the entire time. And, as soon as we saw Kai Havertz go into that kind of midfield role, we're both like, well, we're not scoring. We're not scoring unless somebody takes it upon themselves. And luckily for us, Martinelli did. But yeah, man, it was something. It was definitely something. But yeah, Nketiah, no, he's not it. He's not it. He's not it. All right, I gotta freaking get up here. I gotta catch up here. Private Ping Pong, big up Private Ping Pong. I'm not impressed this preseason. I am impressed with this window. Eddie ain't leaving. Ramsdale ain't leaving. Vieira ain't leaving. Deadwood ain't leaving. Jordan Belfort FC. They ain't leaving. This is another criticism of Arteta. I mean, honestly, like the ESR business, I've said before and I'll say it again, is really, really good. Like Capo said on the American Idiot show, the last 2 years have been getting pretty rough and pretty awkward. Like he's just not flourishing in this Arteta system. So he needs to go out. He needs to go out and he will cook at Fulham, and good luck to him. But yeah, the rest of them, Ramsdale, the fact that the longer Ramsdale stays here, the longer we're going to let him go on a free. Like the more likely is we're going to let him go on a free. So we should have sold him back in January, and we didn't. That was, if we were going to get 50 million out of Ramsdale, it would have been back then. But now it's just not going to happen. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Fist Bump FC will return. Oh God, probably next week. I literally wanted to do a video game stream tonight, but then my wife was just like, hey, we're flying out at like 4 tomorrow morning, right? I'm like, shit. So after this, I'm literally going to a friend's house and we're crashing at her place and then heading to the airport. So yeah, Fist Bump FC will return though. I will have a Fist Bump FC stream. What about Nelson? Nelson did I was impressed with Nelson yesterday. He was very good on the ball. Showed some technical ability. There were a couple of times where he was where he showed what he can do on the ball. So yeah, he looked good. He looked good. I said that earlier. Ramsdale's okay as a number 1, but as a number 2, he's shit. We've seen that. Big up TJ, by the way. Big up Christopher Ward every single time, my guy. I've seen you everywhere today. Big up Christopher. Yeah, no, I mean he's not going to get enough consistent minutes here to build up any sort of rhythm, and Ramsdale does thrive off of rhythm. So why are we keeping him here? If we're going to throw him into a game cold, you saw what he did against Brentford last season. And you saw that shocker he let in against PSV last season. Like he's not going to be the number 2 answer. He's just not. What else? What else we got here? Big up Mile High Hotspur, by the way. Big up Mile High Hotspur. He's from my hometown, and he chose the wrong club to support, but he just hit 1K. So congratulations to him. Nice guy. Really, really nice guy. We got to get you on the channel. We got to get you on my channel as well. We got to link up. It's Football Bingo, TJ. I know what it is, Jaminho. I know what it is. I'm just not doing it. We're not going to really be doing that today. Maybe in the future, but me and Dal have a couple of ideas for games that I think would be pretty fun, and they're football related. What are you guys laughing at? Jesus Christ. Damn, you got back to KC quick. Yeah, no, I flew out really fucking early this morning, Doss. It was nice to see you out there. Yeah, you didn't, aka you didn't meet up with us, but it's okay, Doss. I'm not offended. No, but big up Mike Doss every single time. Yeah, I did get back because I had to come back here, do laundry, and now I'm flying out to Philly. Don't sell out to that show. I don't even know what that is. I respect it. All right. Cool. I don't know what that was for because I'm way fucking behind. I'm like 5 minutes behind on the comments, guys. Let me catch up to the comments, guys. Let me catch up to the comments real quick. Oh my God. Are there any good questions that I can just I'm going to star. Yeah, I'll star a couple of these. Broadbeck is joining Roma for around. That's good business for Roma, I think. I'm going to Lincoln Financial Field 2026 for the World Cup. Nice, dude. Nice. I'll be in LA for that. I'm going back to SoFi Stadium. I think they're having a couple of group stage matches at the Rose Bowl and at the Coliseum in LA too. So yeah, I think that's where everybody's linking up. So I'm going to go out to LA. I'm going back to LA in 2026, and I'm going to try to get out there before then because I love LA. I wish I could have stayed longer. TJ, are you coming to Philly to watch the match? Yep, I will be there. My friend, my wife is coming. My friend Jacqueline is coming. They will be on the fan cams, and I'm going out there, and I'm going to link up with a lot of the Arsenal fans out there. So yes, I will be there, Kevin. I will be there. But big up, thanks for being here. Skull X, you fucking loser. How are you, my friend? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. You're not a loser. But yeah, big up, my friend. Thanks for the comp, by the way. Whenever Ramsdale played last season, he was awful. At this point, I want him gone. You know what? I'm glad that you realize this, Jaminho, because last season you were all over him. Last season you were calling out David Raya. He's shit. Why did we get him? Why do we not have Raya? Or why do we not have Ramsdale? Well, I'm glad you're seeing the light. I think David Raya is the keeper to take us into the future. So, yeah, big fan of David Raya, obviously. I've said that several times. What else you got saying? Just ran into the whole LFC team in Philly. Nice. Yeah, no, they're out there. I saw that they were training. So, it'll be hilarious. I mean, it'll be hilarious for me to see Darwin Nunez two times in a fucking summer. The freaking Uruguayan ponytail. But yeah, no, it'll be very, very interesting. I'm excited to see some of the players that they got there. Obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm really looking forward to seeing that guy play. Let me look at Liverpool's US squad tour roster. Let's look that up. Who do we got? Initial traveling up. Who is it? So Indo, Szoboszlai, Salah, Mohamed Salah, Harvey Elliott, Tsimikas, Robertson, Carvalho. I can't say this kid's name, Bashiktek, whatever. Chambers, Phillips, Gordon, Doak, Ben Doak, McConnell, Yaros, Kelleher, Beck, Nalo, Kumas. I'm fucking these names up, but it is what it is. Kwanzaa, Morton, Bradley, Blair, Stevenson, Davies, and Nione. I don't know who the fuck that is, but hey, there you go. There you go. That's Liverpool. Liverpool. But yeah, so we get to see Arne Slot's Liverpool for the first time. Those stadiums surely can't be artificial pitches during the World Cup. They won't be. They'll be grass. They have to be. I think it's FIFA regulation that they have to be grass. And all the people that were saying, "Oh no, it's on turf. They shouldn't be playing on turf." It wasn't turf. It wasn't turf. It was grass. You could see the sod lines laid out. Like obviously it wasn't set, so it probably would have been a little rough on the edges and the ball would probably be bouncing around a lot, but they lay turf for these matches. So, or not turf, they lay actual grass for these matches over the turf. So it was actual grass. It was a grass playing surface. So we can't really blame like injuries or whatever on that. Like a lot of people, oh no, we got injured because of the grass. It wasn't it. It's not it. I'll go for Aviva. I'm going to the Aviva for as many Euro 2028 games as possible. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Yeah, no, I am going to bankrupt myself going to the World Cup. Like you gotta go. You gotta go to a game because it's like you're never going to see that in your lifetime. I mean, the last time that the World Cup was in the U.S. was in '94, and I was 6 years old, and I didn't know what soccer was or football was. So yeah. Yeah, no, I'm spending the bag to go out there. I'm spending the absolute bag to go out there. Or to go to a game and I'm going to try to go to LA because I think all the Sarcasm City guys are going to try to go out there and link up. So that'll be sick. That'll be sick. What else are you guys saying here? TJ, do the ticket prices for the Arsenal games vary from LA to Philly? I think they're going to be cheaper in Philly. I'll actually let me look that up. Because I paid a lot of money for both, but I'm also sitting in the Arsenal supporter section because I don't want to be in a mixed crowd while I'm yelling at Arsenal players. So yeah, let me say Liverpool versus Arsenal. Let's look that up. I'm on Ticketmaster's website right now. Let's see what the cheapest ticket is. Let's see what the cheapest ticket is available right now. There's a lot of space too. There's a lot of people. So the cheapest ticket, oh Jesus, the cheapest ticket right now is $125, I believe. So yeah, that's still fucking expensive. I know you couldn't get into the Manchester United Arsenal game for less than I think it was $100. And the stadiums are going to look empty because of that. Let's see if there's anything cheaper. I don't think there is. Yeah, 170. Yeah, no, it's expensive as shit. No, and they're about the same. They're about the same. Skulix, I was saying this all summer, but you can get Ivan Toney and DeBrick for 85 million. Why didn't a lot of clubs do that? Especially there are 2 clubs. Yeah, agreed. TJ Warren FC, Arsenal FC botanist. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am well versed in lawn care. Come on, I'm a man amongst men out here in terms of mowing lawns and upkeeping grass. Once in a lifetime opportunity, especially it's where I live. Yep, exactly. TJ, I'm definitely going to try to make the Sarcasm City link up. Yes, 100% you should do that. Big up Certified as well. Big up Certified, my guy. I hope you're well, my friend. I hope you're well. Smash the likes up, guys. We're going to be live for another 10 minutes, and I am going to stay live until you know what? No, I'm actually going to stay live until we get 25 likes. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving like Ramsdale's not leaving. Let's see here. Where was I? I lost my spot here in the chat. One sec. Yeah, but big up everybody. BX Gunner. Big up BX Gunner every single time. He says 100 and over for a preseason match is criminal. Yeah, I know it is absolutely criminal, but it just is it is what it is. It's a money grab for these owners out here in the United States. That's all it is a money grab. So they don't care if the stadium is half empty. They don't give a shit about that. Also, you know what else is criminal? Parking in LA. You know, me and Staffy had to pay $85 fucking to park. $85. That is how much it should cost to get into the fucking match. That is how much it should cost for the entire experience. But no, that isn't what happened. They charge you $85 just to park your vehicle. Nuts. Absolutely insane to me that it cost that much. It was nuts. We ended up splitting it, so it wasn't that bad. But Jesus, if I wasn't lucky enough to earn what I earn in my job, I would be fucking done. I'd be done. There's no way I could do this. There's no way. Zero way. I hope USA and South Korea are in the same group. If we qualify, you will qualify. And if you guys are in the same group as us, you guys will probably beat us because we don't look good right now and we don't have a manager. So it's hard for me to say. There you are. There you are, Sad. There you are. Go and subscribe to Sad's Football Corner, people, if you haven't already. This guy's an absolute legend. He was freaking streaming all day yesterday. He did the United Arsenal match, and then he did the UFC immediately after that. This guy is a hard worker. So go and subscribe to Sad right now if you haven't, people. What are you doing if you haven't? That's all I'm going to say. Yes. Thank you, AJ. Yes. Yes. Link is in the chat. Go and subscribe to this guy. Mad Arsenal fan. And you'll see him on Husam's channel on El Ahua, as well as on the Football Terrace a lot for match reactions as well. What made my sister bought me a ticket for Arsenal to play Bayer Leverkusen on the 7th of August behind the Arsenal dugout. 40 pounds, I feel sir. Yeah, no, I mean, 40 pounds, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's like $75 American. So yeah, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Like I would pay the money that I paid for United to go watch Leverkusen, the German Invincibles. You gotta pay money. You gotta pay money to watch that. Yeah, you gotta pay money to watch that. Hope you enjoyed the game, bro. Happy to, you guys get to see the boys in the flesh. Yeah, and here's the thing. They extort the Americans because we don't see them. We'll never see them. And they have rabid fans over here. When I was buying a beer, $20, by the way, when I was buying a beer and I had to show my ID, right? The guy that was pouring the beer for me was like, I have not seen one California ID today. And I go, yeah, that's because everybody is traveling to see Arsenal and to see Man United because the United States of America and the American fans are diehard. We love football. And we have to pay a fucking premium to get there and to watch them and to see the guys and to see them up close is like a lifelong dream for a lot of people. So, you know, I'm very, very blessed to have the means to do that. And a lot of people don't have, like, for every one person that was actually in the stadium yesterday, there's 100 others that just couldn't afford to go. So it makes America look bad because we can't fill the stadiums. We can't fill the stadiums because it's so fucking expensive. So yeah. Anyway, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but yeah, no, happy you got to see the boys in the flesh. Yeah, it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible, and I'm really looking forward to Philly again. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Paid 270 euros to get tickets for all 3 Ireland Nations League games, and I only was wanting to go to the England one. I mean, that's still a lot of money. That's still a good amount of money. Gee, I did say this earlier, but I will say it again. Safe flight, you two. And yes, thank you. Yes. It'll be fine. It's just going to be so early. I got to get up at like 3:15 a.m. to catch a flight. Like, what the fuck was I think? What were we thinking doing that? What were we thinking? Oh my God. It's the same in Australia, TJ. The clubs extort us. Yeah, they extort. It's extortion. Guys, it's a money grab. They paid for Calafiori's freaking transfer fee yesterday. That's what they did. They earned that money quick. Kroenke's really squeezing out every last nickel and dime for Arsenal fans. What a swindle. Yep. No, and I don't want to call it a swindle because I want to, man, as much as I want to like most of the aspects of this club, they make it very hard. They make it very hard because they're overcharging people. 26 likes. Yeah! we got there. 26 likes. Let's see it. Dude, I'm not done talking, honestly. I'm not done talking. So we'll keep going. But if you guys can give me the 30 likes, I would appreciate it. We're just chilling. And I appreciate you guys commenting and keeping the show going. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing right now. That's for me and my sister, though. One ticket is 135, and the FAI, they're extortionists as well. Don't sell single tickets for our games anymore. That's fucking extortion. That is extortion. That's ridiculous. The FA of Ireland is absolutely ridiculous. And I watched several documentaries on that. I've been following the club since 2004. I've only seen them once in Charlotte in 2019. I won't crazy pay amounts to watch half of you team. Here's the thing. And big up BX Gunner every single time. You're my guy. I've known this guy. I've been talking football with this guy, whether in the chat or here, for like 2 years now. I don't blame you. The reason I paid the money is because I didn't know what the squad was. And, I should have thought about that with the Euros. Obviously we don't have Ramsdale here. We don't have Declan Rice here. We don't have Bukayo Saka here. We don't have Saliba here. We don't have David Raya here. Kai Havertz was late, but he was getting married. Congratulations to him. And Gabriel Martinelli were late additions. So, I don't blame you. And I don't blame the fans that don't go out there. I mean, Southern Gooner, my guy, Matty, he refuses to do it. And I don't blame him. I just really want to experience it. I'm a big experience. I'm a guy that lives off of experiences and lives off of being uncomfortable and going to different places and meeting different people. So I get a lot out of it. I get a ton out of it. So yeah. Anyway, Lee says Arsenal is a Ponzi scheme. Lee has his opinions. I mean, and that's fine. I can see why he says that. Big up P-Man 12. Pricing for international games is more like a Ponzi scheme. Facts. I paid way too much money for that Uruguay game. Oh my days. I think I paid $100 to go watch Canada play Peru in a half-empty stadium too. Like, just fill the stadium. Make it affordable for the normal fans. Like, that's how you grow the game in America. Now I'm going to go on a rant. You guys want to talk about how America isn't a soccer nation or isn't a football nation. This is part of the reason why. Is because these owners of these clubs charge exorbitant amount of prices for these people that love the sport, and they have to pay an arm and a leg to get in and go and see it. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now I have MLS teams now, and obviously I'm a season ticket holder for the Kansas City Current. Those tickets are affordable because they want people going in and watching the ladies play, and it's entertaining football. Don't get me wrong, but now I have Sporting Kansas City lighting me up, calling my cell phone, trying to sell me fucking season tickets. I'm not going to go out there and watch your dead club. Like, look, and they're my hometown club. Don't get me wrong. I like Sporting Kansas City. I want to like them. I want to support them. But they charge exorbitant amount for their fucking season tickets, and the team is shit. They're fucking awful. Where are they? Where are they in the MLS standings right now? Are they even in playoffs? Where are they? MLS table. Where are they? Where are they right now? I'm on one now, guys. I'm on one because it really does make me angry. Hold on one second. Western Conference. Yeah, Sporting Kansas City. 6-6-14. Negative 11 goal difference. These guys are shit. These guys are awful. Why would I want to go and see these guys play? Oh, yeah, TJ, we're building something. No, you're not. Fire the manager. No, the manager has been absolutely shit for them. He's been shit for them for 10 fucking years. Yeah, but buy the season ticket. Fuck you. Sorry. Yeah, no, that makes me so angry. Nothing makes me more angry than a salesman that's trying to sell you snake oil. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. TJ, if all the big guns were playing, best believe that stadium is packed to the rafters. I don't think so. I really don't think so. And we're talking about, and that brings up the proposal that they're talking about to bring regular season matches to the United States. I'm not going because I won't be able to afford it. Like if preseason matches are this expensive, how expensive are actual games going to be? And how would that make it work out? How would they make that work out? I think it's a bad idea. I really think it's a bad idea. What they should be doing is making the 3:00 games in England available and not forcing fucking English fans to go and watch and pirate it or pay exorbitant amount of money for VPNs so they can watch it. It's just it's absolutely ridiculous. They're extortionists. It is what it is. They're extortionists. It's ridiculous. TJ Rattle and Mad is peak. Dude, I love you guys like it when I'm mad. Let's be honest. That's why you guys watch the gaming streams. When I get scored on, I know you guys are doing it. Casey holding smoke right now. Because they deserve it. They deserve it. I want to be a fan. I enjoy watching football, but I'm not going to drive 25 minutes to go and watch us get turned over by Philadelphia Union on a Wednesday night in the rain. Like, I'm not going to do it. Or when it's 99 degrees outside and the humidity is 100%. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go out there and sweat my balls off to watch awful fucking football. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's a money grab is what it is. It's all about the money. It's all about the money, money, money. That's never been challenged, or that's never been questioned. Like, anytime you ask a question, oh, why are they doing this? Why are the Premier League doing this? Why are FIFA doing this? Why are the Olympics doing it? It's all about the cash, people. It's all about draining your wallet. Don't agree with bringing regular season matches to the USA. Premier League matches should not go to the USA. Get rid of the 3 p.m. blackout. Yeah, they're fucking the English fans. They're literally bending you over. And people were like, "Will they bring?" I saw this argument. Well, they bring NFL matches or games to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and Wembley. Who cares? Who cares? They play 14 matches. They play 17 games every season. And the teams that they bring over there, like, I'm sorry to say it, guys, are the worst ones. Like, how many times do you need to go and watch Jacksonville Jaguars at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? They should just move the Jacksonville Jaguars to London. Like, have them play at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's why they built that stadium, is to host an NFL team. Daniel Levy did that on purpose. So just move Jacksonville to London. Just get it over with. Get it over with. Get it over with. It's all about the money anyway. And there are a lot of NFL fans in London. So I bet you they would make more money in London than they would ever make in Jacksonville. Woo! I'm on it. I'm all over it. Yep, it's all money grab. They know what time it is. Pickpocketing time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Never mind Stoke. Can you do it on a cold, windy night in Philly Union? Christopher Ward with the comment of the night. That one made me laugh. I like it. That's fucking hilarious. TJ, I can get Arsenal ladies season tickets for £200. Honestly, thinking about it, paying it, because honestly, I would love to learn more about the ladies side of the club. Do it. Do it. The ladies deserve it. The ladies deserve it. They work hard. And this is why I love watching the Current. I'm literally going to get off a plane. When I come back from Philly, I'm literally getting off the plane. I'm coming back. I'm taking a nap, and then I'm going to go watch the Kansas City Current play against the Tigers or the Tigres or whatever from the Mexican League. They're coming into town. And go watch the highlights from some of these matches. Dabinia had an absolute worldie of a goal yesterday. So yeah, no, I love watching the ladies play. Lot less flopping. They'll surely solely bring games over to the US. First, it'll be Conference League final. A few years after that, it'll be Europa League, and a few years after that, it'll be FA Cup and the UCL. They'll bring the Champions League final first. Guarantee it. They won't bring a Conference League final here or a Europa League final. They will go for the big fish. They will play, and they'll play the Champions League final, I bet you, at SoFi or MetLife. 100%. Jaguars? Yeah. Jaguars? Whatever. You know what I mean. This fucking guy. The doctor is correcting me here. Football fans are more passionate than the American football fans, especially for their own league. They're very I mean, English fans are a different breed. That's just the way it is. They're a different breed. Let's see. I mean, the Champions League final is always hosted in different countries. Facts. Those countries are typically in Europe, though. So, but I'm just saying, if they do bring it, it will be over here, and it will be to those stadiums. It'll be New York or LA. It'll be MetLife. Well, technically MetLife is in New Jersey, but it'll be New York and it'll be LA. Champions League is Europe. Yep. No, but it won't be for long, Gunnar ER. It won't be for long, because it's all about the money. It's all about the money. Nah, they won't start too big. Imagine UEFA using millions of pounds. It doesn't sound like something they would do. There are deep pockets here in the United States that would pay to see that. That would pay to see that. So I don't agree with this. They will bring it over here. They will bring it over here and they will pay. There will be a shitload of money to be made. So yeah. All right, guys. Last couple of comments, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I have to rest up before I have to go back to the airport. UEFA lose most of their money by hiring awful referees and paying them extra amounts to rob Ireland. That's such a Jaminho thing to say. You know what? On that note, I'm probably gonna end it. There was a couple of stars here. Again, thank you, Dal, for the super chat. You're the fucking man. Really, really appreciate it. I will be in Philly starting tomorrow. I will be. I'll probably go live at some point. I gotta text Flawless and let him know that I'm not gonna be there for the United States, or not for the United States game. I'm knackered. For the United Arsenal podcast, I'm gonna see if he can maybe do that on Tuesday at a different time. Just because I'm going to the Liverpool match when we would normally do the podcast. So, but big up Flawless every single time. Hopefully I get to meet these guys in person. I met the Big Six. I met AFTV, and I haven't met Flawless. That's insane. Favorite Arsenal goal you've seen since you supported the club? Dude, there's been a ton. I can't even think of one. You know, let me. I'm gonna hold on this one, AJ. I'm so fucking tired. There's too many to name. Honestly, yeah, I'm knackered. I'll get back to this one. I'll tell you. Oh, they've been robbing us for years, TJ. It's the truth. I agree. Reese, that was a good one. I'll text Flawless on DMs about the podcast if you want. No, I'll do that here in a minute, Warrior J. I'll do that here in a minute while I'm sitting here. How long are you in Philly? I may drop by. If you're in Philly, no, it's not your bad. It's not your bad, AJ. I'm just fucking tired. It's not your bad. I appreciate everything. Guys, and look how sunburned I am. Good Lord. I'm like sitting here sweating. I need to figure out what sunscreen is. I'm freaking dying out here. Reese. Yeah, that was insane. Santi against Hull for the FA Cup final. Yep, that was good too. Yeah, there's too many of them. TJ, check out Monk's Cafe, best beer spot in Philly. Flemish Sour Ale. I will do that. Mental note, BX Gunner. Big up my guy. I will absolutely do that. Who's live, by the way? Who's live? I think Jacob's live. Hold on. Let's see who we're going to reroute to here. Who we're going to redirect to. Redirect. Yeah, we'll go over to that freaking fraud Jacob, I think. He's live. Yep. Yeah, he's live. We'll redirect over to that fraud Jacob, and you can say TJ Warren TV raid. Come on, you Gunners. That's what we're gonna say. Bob and Barbara's on South Street, best dive bar. Oh, dude, I'm saving this chat, and we're gonna go there. Rice versus Luton is up there, and that says a lot coming from me. I mean, those are good. I mean, if you want to talk about winners, I mean, you guys are gonna keep me on here. I swear to God. Saka, like one that I really, really enjoyed watching, just because I was in an interesting position, was when I was on a plane to St. Lucia for my honeymoon, and Saka scoring at Tottenham from way out. I was on a plane and I nearly spilled my drink and threw it on the person that was sitting next to me, my wife, on the plane to St. Lucia when we beat them at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for the first time. That was probably my favorite in recent memory. But I mean, you can do a lot. You can Alexis. There's a few. Henry. There's a few. Henry, like in terms of historical goals that meant a lot. Henry versus Leeds. Come on. How can you paint that any better after he comes back on loan from being in the MLS? How can you paint that any better? That was absolutely incredible. And I know I was a fairly new fan back then, but that was absolutely incredible to see that. That was nuts. That was absolutely crazy to see that. I was too young to remember, but Ramsey's goal in 2017, for some reason, Abba's in the FA Cup didn't hit home that much. The Nelson one and best in terms of clear memory. Yeah, that one was nuts. I mean, just especially with our community. That one was crazy because I remember watching Lee's stream with that and Alla. And by the way, I'm going to try to get Alla back on the pod, by the way, because Alla is we just haven't been able to link up. It just hasn't worked out. But yeah, Big up Paula. He made a lot of memories. He made a lot of memories that day. But anyway, all right, guys, big up. I'm exhausted. I've been talking for way too long. We will see you guys next time. Big up. Really appreciate your support every single time. And I will be live sometime in Philly, so just keep your eye on the community tab. I will be going live very, very soon. So again, thank you. And come on, you Gunners, baby.